Thank you very much, the parade commander, for that stellar performance. Thank you. A big applause to Colonel Henry Obo for that performance. Your Excellency, I'm Colonel Dewa Kiki, who has been the Assistant Master of Ceremonies, together with me, the Senior Commissioner of Prisons, Frank Mbaine, and the co-MC is the Honorable Agure Bajire. Your Excellency, allow me to take this singular honor to now invite the Master of Ceremonies, the Honorable Brigadier General Felix Kulaije, to proceed with the ceremony. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you, Deo. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the First Lady, Mama Janet Museveni, and the Minister for Education, the First Deputy Prime Minister, Right Honorable Kadaga, the Third Deputy Prime Minister, Right Honorable Nakadama, the Secretary General of the ruling party, Right Honorable Richard Odwong, the Minister of Defense and Veterans Affairs, Honorable Bamulanga Chisempija, Honorable Ministers, the Chief of Defense Forces, Honorable General Wilson Mbasumbadi, the representative of the IGP, the representative of the Commissioner General of Prisons, honorable members of Parliament, members of the diplomatic corps, generals, the religious leaders, cultural leaders, district leaders, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Sir, I've already been introduced, and allow me to recognize special guests that are within our midst, since the others have been introduced by Honorable Agre Bajire. We have Mr. Timothy Nyonjo, Chairperson, Diaspora League, North America. He came here with Miss Enrita Wamala Nairuba, former President UNA. Miss Asha Kasule, Chairperson, Electoral Commission, UNA. Mr. Titus Seruga, Diaspora and Public Diplomacy Affairs, Brussels. Mr. Ronnie Luanga, member. Mr. Coca Brian, member. Miss Juliet Kahakani, member. Miss Rosette Mwesige, member. Mr. Edris Kironde Sentongo, member. Mr. Dennis Omimbi, member. Mr. Kwame Ruyondo, member. Mr. Richard Charihende, member. Miss Brenda Katama, member. Mrs. Leah Luanga, member. Miss Lian Nachambade, member. Miss Joyce Bazaraki, member. And Mr. Moses Wenje, member. I beg your pardon, sir. In the protocol, I did miss Her Excellency the Vice President. I beg her pardon. Since she has been with us since morning, I apologize, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, sir, the Chief of Defense Forces has guests, and in his time, he shall recognize and introduce them to you. At this moment, sir, allow me invite the Chief Political Commissar to declare to you the activities the EPDF has been carrying out in the Busoga region for the whole week that covered the 11 districts of Busoga and Jinja City. Honorable Major General Henry Masiko, please come. And after the CPC, that's when we shall have the Chancellor presenting to you the awardees. I would like to observe, sir, that wherever we have been, the people of Busoga were not only very cooperative, but appreciative of government for the programs it has undertaken. General Masiko, sir.
Your Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the First Lady, Mama Janet Museveni, and Minister of Education and Sports, Your Excellency Jessica Rupo, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for East African Affairs, Mama Kadaga, the Third Deputy Prime Minister, Mama Rukia Nakadama, the Secretary General of the Vice Chairpersons of the National Resistance Movement and members of the Central Executive Committee of NRM, Central Executive Committee of NRM, the former Prime Minister Muzei Chintu Musoke, the representative of His Highness Chabazinga, the Prime Minister of Busoga, and other traditional leaders, Your Excellencies, the ambassadors and high commissioners accredited to Uganda, honorable ministers and ministers of state, the the Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, and the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, the Chief of Defense Forces, members of the High Command, service commanders, the Joint Chief of Staff, Inspector General of Police, Commissioner General of Uganda Prison Services, honorable members of Parliament, our distinguished visiting delegations, visitors, the Chief of Defense Forces, defense advisors, religious leaders, our distinguished district leaders of the Busoga region, generals, retired and serving, senior officers of the security forces, officers, militants of UPDF, all invited guests, and the people of Uganda at large, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am Major General Henry Masiko, the Chief Political Commissar of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, here to present a report about Defense Forces Week activities. Your Excellency, on behalf of the Defense Organizing Committee and the Political Commissariat of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, I have a singular pleasure to welcome Your Excellency and all our distinguished guests to the 43rd anniversary celebrations of the birth of the People's Army, the Uganda People's Defense Forces, that is being witnessed here today at Busesa Ground in Bugweri district. Your Excellency, this celebration is the climax of the busy Defense Forces activities which have been taking place in this region, namely in the districts of Bugweri, Bugweri, Buyende, Iganga, Jinja, Kaliro, Kamuli, Luka, Mayuge, Namayingo, Namutumba, and Jinja City, running under the theme celebrating the people's struggle for unity, security, and peace for socio-economic transformation. Allow me, Your Excellency, to state that 43 years ago, on the 5th February 1981, 41 patriots under your leadership started a journey from the suburbs of Kampala and attacked Kabamba Barracks on the 6th February 1981, signaling the commencement of a determined resistance in the form of a popular and protracted struggle by the people against undemocratic and unjust regimes. The attack on Kabamba followed earlier efforts, Your Excellency, in the 70s by Fronasa comrades who, through their sacrifice, laid the foundation for the people's revolution that has significantly resulted in a socio-economic transformation of our motherland, Uganda. Tarehe Sita celebrations therefore mark and recognize the heroism and gallantry exhibited by the founders of this revolution and the 41 patriots who made the foundation upon which the UPDF rests today as a people's army and a vanguard force in the struggle to achieve socio-economic transformation. Your Excellency, the theme of this year's celebrations was informed by the UPDF's continued efforts to trace the footprints of the People's Revolution that spans far back to the 1960s, when revolutionary students, under Your Excellency's leadership, set out to mobilize the population to participate in the struggle for freedom and democracy that would then pave way for the transformation of the hitherto pre-modern, peasant-dominated societies to the prosperous and modern middle-class one with middle-class working people. Your Excellency, it's against this background that I present to you a summary of activities that were carefully selected to mark the strides UPDF has made over the last 43 years. Your Excellency, the activities commenced with a national launch on 24th January 2024, presided over by the Right Honorable Robin Nabanja, Prime Minister of Uganda, and like the previous national launches, the program included a keynote address paying tribute to the heroic contributions of the late First Deputy Prime Minister, Mzee Alhaji Chirunda Chivejinja. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Your Excellency, the family of the late Right Honorable KK were in attendance. The national launch was held at the Ministry of Defense and Veterans Headquarters in Kampala. Your Excellency, the national launch was followed by a regional launch on 27th January 2024 at Buyende District Headquarters, which was presided over by the Right Honorable Rebecca Litwara Kadaga, the First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for East African Community Affairs. Thereafter, the district launches were done on 28th January 2024 that were presided over by a number of honorable ministers accompanied by UPDF generals and enthusiastically attended by district leaders from the Busoga region. Your Excellency, the activities that we carried out were identified after careful and extensive work in the region. And the main effort centered mainly on political, ideological, and civic mobilization activities. Your Excellency, a select team of senior political commissars and civic officers successfully have been engaging the population in all the districts through the 2 weeks we have been around. Your Excellency, allow me to quickly show you the seated near you there. Bugweri district was Colonel Deo Kalikona. Buyende district, Lieutenant Colonel Sam Tungura. Bugiri district, Lieutenant Colonel Robert Semaganda. Iganga district, Colonel Dr. Davis Ruangoga. Jinja City, Colonel Justus Rukundo. Jinja district, Colonel Lydia Nandudu. Kariro district, Colonel Sadra Katono. Kamuri district, Colonel Gilbert Owamagezi. Luka district, Lieutenant Colonel Arthur Mutebi. Mayuge district, Lieutenant Colonel David Bamutaze. Namayingo district, Colonel Anatoli Nwajira. Namutumba district, Colonel Ibrahim Kedi. The Women Mobilization Wing was led by none other than the Director Women Affairs, Colonel Betty Musuya. We had a roving district ideological training team led by Lieutenant Colonel Benon Asaba. We had a reach out program to the fisheries communities led by Lieutenant Colonel Mase Tukahirwa. Ideological orientation seminar residential at Wanyange School, Wanyange Secondary School, led by Major Sam Emoit, and the SACCO's mobilization team that was led by Colonel Fred Onata. Your Excellency, the general political and civic activities included a whole week ideological orientation course for selected women and youth leaders from the whole of Busoga sub-region that ended last evening at Wanyange Girls Secondary School. A total of 489 participants drawn from the whole region were trained. And Your Excellency, they are fresh and they are in that tent. They are making noise for you, sir. Your Excellency, we held 17 district ideological barazas with district leaderships based on this year's theme and other transformational related issues. In all, we interacted with 1,352 leaders from this region. We had ideological orientation engagements with the fishing communities. Your Excellency, during these engagements, UPDF shared experience with the Wananchi about saving our lake and other waters and gave out, as a token of understanding, 375 life jackets to the fishing community members. Your Excellency, the Women's Training Team led by the Director Women Affairs and the Psychosocial Directorate held 12 engagements on issues affecting women like parenting, grooming of children, avoiding teenager pregnancies, and other issues. Your Excellency, our Wazalendo, which is our SACCO, conducted sensitization training with the parish development model SACCOs throughout the sub-region. In total, 101 SACCOs were engaged. The idea was to share good cooperative practices that taking the success story of Wazalendo SACCO. Your Excellency, other civil military cooperation activities included general cleaning of our towns, markets, and hospitals in the region. Your Excellency, we had good engagement in social activities, cultural and sporting activities involving the Uganda People's Defense Forces personnel and the community. We had 12 football matches in all the districts. These were meant to cement our relationships and remind ourselves that we are one. Your Excellency, at the end of it all, there was a bonanza of awards. 11 goats, 5 bulls were shared, medals and trophies were awarded. We had a vibrant engagement on our media spaces, and this is still ongoing. We had veteran meetings led by our chieftaincy of pensions and gratuities. In all, over 873 veterans attended our meetings. Your Excellency, to note, during our engagements, we were able to reach out to more families of Fronasa veterans, such as Badru Rubanga of Nabitovu Village, Muira Parish, Namabale Sub-County, Iganga District. The family of Musei Bakanzerwa Samuel James of Namwendwa Sub-County, Kamuli District. The family of late Erisafari Funga of Bususa Gumpi, Buyende District. We intend in the future to give them appropriate honors. Your Excellency, allow me to highlight our medical and health outreach programs. The Chieftains of Medical Services deployed over 400 UPDF personnel in all the districts and engaged in medical surgical operations with static and mobile activities provided by UPDF medical personnel, supported in some cases with the district medical personnel. We stayed for 10 days, commencing on the 26th January 2024. Particularly, we conducted some surgeries, 362 of them general surgeries, 11 removal of uterus, and 49 cesarean section for mothers who were producing. In all, 935 patients were treated during our stay here. Your Excellency, the population greatly appreciated the services of our medical personnel. Our engineers brigade, our engineers' activities covered light construction works of selected projects in the health and education sectors, and overall 31 projects were constructed as below. Namayingo District, a 2-classroom block was put up at Namayuge College. A new maternity ward was put up at Broadway Health Center 3, and a 4-stands aqua-private toilet at Gorofa landing site. In Ibujiri District, 2-classroom block was constructed at Waka Waka Primary School, and a 4-stands aqua-private toilet at Nansanga Muslim Primary School. In Mayuge District, Your Excellency, a special monumental market was put up in Bugade Town Council, where you very well know we are commemorating the heroic activities of the Fronasa activists around Chitierera. We had repair works on the homes of our Fronasa veterans, the home of late Nkoko and late Tarehe. We constructed a 2-classroom block at Bukatube Senior Secondary School for the community. We constructed one aqua private toilet for the community at Bwonda Primary School. Constructed 4 stands aqua private toilet at Magamaga and repaired spouses workshop for our spouses. In the Bugweri district, a 2-classroom block was constructed at Bumozi Church of Uganda Primary School. A 4-stands aqua private toilet was constructed at Ruswa Primary School. There were renovations at the home of the late Right Honorable KK Kilunda Kivejinja. Were repairs at the home of Mbijiti family. In Kariro, a 2-classroom block was put up at Jaraja Primary School. In Namutumba, a 2-classroom block at Nakawunzo Primary School. A 2-classroom block at St. Francis Nabitura Primary School. In Buyende district, a new outpatient department block was put up at Buyende Health Center 3. In Kamuri district, a new market stores, 20 market stores was put up for women and youth in Kamuri municipality. A 2-classroom block constructed at Burondo Primary School. 2-classroom block at Buluya Kauma Muslim Primary School. In Iganga district, a 2-classroom block at Iganga Municipal Council Primary School. A 20 market for women and youth at Namulungwe Town Council, and some repairs at the home of the late Brigadier Samuel Nanyumba. In Luka district, a 2-classroom block was put up at Nabikui Primary School. In Jinja district, a 2-classroom block at Muwangi Primary School, and a 4-stands aqua private toilet at Lumuli Primary School. In Jinja City, Your Excellency, the UPDF engineers put up a 117-meter boundary wall fence at Walukuba Health Center for securing a maternity that was almost exposed to the road by passers. Construction of a waterborne toilet at Mpumu the Methodist Community Primary School, and construction of a dormitory for 100 disabled students at Chomia Primary School. Your Excellency, all the engineer projects were completed in a record of 30 days and were handed over to the beneficiaries in a colorful ceremony presided over by honorable members from the cabinet and attended by Wananchi and the district leaders all over Busoga region. Your Excellency, allow me to appreciate on behalf of the organizing committee and extend our most sincere appreciation to the following institutions and individuals for their role in this year's Defense Forces activities. We want to thank the cabinet, starting with the Right Honorable Robin Anabanja, the Prime Minister who presided over the national launch, the first Deputy Prime Minister, Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga, who presided over the regional launch, the Honorable Chintu Musoke, former Prime Minister, who gave a keynote address, all honorable ministers who presided over the national, regional, and district launches of the Defense Forces activities and handover ceremonies of our projects. We want in a special way to salute the Chabazinga-ship of Busoga for the support and solidarity extended to us during the activities in the region. The local leadership of districts of Busoga sub-region, particularly the LC5 chairpersons, we salute you and your executives, the resident district commissioners, the security officers, and all local leaders in this region. We want to salute the ministries, departments, and agencies who lent us support as a force multiplier during this activity. The business entities, Your Excellency, came to support us by giving generous donations which in turn we distributed to the population. At an appropriate time during the Thanksgiving, we shall recognize all those who donated to this important occasion. We want to salute the media, especially the electronic media. Your Excellency, the print media seem to be a bit slow. We hope they will do better next time. The administration of Wanyange Girls Secondary School, led by the head teacher, Mrs. Vasekanacho Deborah Wesonga, for hosting the ideological orientation seminar for the youth and women leaders very comfortably. I hope the graduates will testify to this. Lastly, let's also salute ourselves, members of the Defense Organizing Committee, our engineers, technicians, doctors, all other medical staff, the political commissars and civic officers, all the militants who were very involved during this week and who made this program a success. To all, we remain indeed indebted. Your Excellency, the celebration of Tarehe Sita 2024 has been a unique opportunity for the UPDF to reflect on its journey and work towards renewing and strengthening the strategic relationship with the people throughout the country. It is gratifying that the choice of Busoga region met the objectives for which strategic leadership set out. Finally, Your Excellency, these activities of Tarehe Sita and the Defense Forces Week remain an important annual event, and I want to say throughout the country and in the mission areas, similar activities that have been going on here have been undertaken wherever our units are deployed. The UPDF salutes all of you for the unwavering support, and we want to particularly salute the enthusiasm with which the people of Busoga welcomed the UPDF in this area. We remain indebted to you and thank you very much. Aruta continua for God and my country.
Thank you, the CPC. I humbly request we give him another round of applause for those works that the teams did. Your Excellency, the headmistress of Wanyange is in our midst, and I request she stands for recognition because there she is, sir. She did give us very good hospitality in the whole week that we were there using the facilities of the school. It would be unfair for us not to recognize her. Sir, in our midst, General Retired Ivan Koreta. I request he stands up for recognition, sir. General Retired Kaya Kayuhura. Lieutenant General Peter Elwelu, the Deputy CDF. Lieutenant General Retired Nakibus Lakara. Lieutenant General Retired Andrew Guti. Major General Leopold Kianda, the Joint Chief of Staff, who steered the Defense Organizing Committee to arrange this. Thank you, sir. Major General Retired Stephen Kashaka. Major General Retired Burundi Nyamunywanisa. Major General Retired Waswa Samuel. Major General Henry Masiko, you have seen him. Major General Retired Joshua Masaba. Major General retired John Mateka, Major General retired Innocent Oula, Major General Dr. Ambrose Musinguzi, Major General Bakasumba Jackson, Chief of Staff Land Forces, Major General Francis Okello, our Commandant National Defense College, Major General Don Nawasa, Commander of the 3rd Division, Major General retired Michael Ondoga, and Major General retired Wakalo. Your Excellency, with your permission, before I invite the Chancellor, I'd like to present to you a poem by our children. I know how much you love the Bazukuru. Let me have the poem by the children. Since you are children, better come running. You need to put him here.
Thank you so much, His Excellency, and the Mami, everyone around. These are the children from Luka. We are scouts. We are here to present a poem to our great dad, our great grandfather, and also our great soldiers who are celebrating the 43rd anniversary today. Please, the characters in the poem are real, and it is our sincere gratitude to them. We come from Luka. We are moving with the fraternity of Luka District Local Government. Thank you so much.
Celebrating the people's struggles for unity, security, peace, for socio-economic transformation. UPDF, UPDF, UPDF. The Uganda People's Defense Forces. What a great job you do, protecting us, building schools, building hospitals, and also improving the buildings at the airport. We thank so much the NRM government under the leadership of His Excellency Museveni Babyface for initiating Tarehe Sita. Today we celebrate our great soldiers. We also thank His Excellency Museveni for introducing parish development model. People are now living happy lives. Long live Museveni Babyface. We also do appreciate Honorable Millie Babalanda, the Minister for Presidency, for her great effort in organizing resident district commissioners and patriotism in schools. With our defense forces, we shall always fight for peace, unity, and a good livelihood of the people of Uganda. Long live UPDF. Long live NRM. Long live His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. For God and my country.
Thank you so much. That has been our piece of a poem that we presented for our granddad. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Your Excellency, sir, we are also joined by defense advisors. They are from Egypt, Brigadier General Mohammed Mbabe, DF from Egypt, thank you. DF from Sudan, Brigadier General Faizo. Defense advisor from Kenya, Colonel Patrick Ukaduda. From Tanzania, Colonel Hamza Bura. From France, Lieutenant Colonel Jan Scholler. From Russia, Lieutenant Colonel Evzenier Shenelev. From the United States of America, Lieutenant Colonel Christian Nomba. And from Turkey, Lieutenant Colonel Kaniel Sanglam. My protocol people had not indicated. In our midst is retired Lieutenant General Proscovia Narweiso. Ma'am, we recognize you as well. Your Excellency, again, I know people are feeling cold. I needed them to get warm. Allow me to invite the districtman MP for Bugweri to entertain you and make our people warm. Honorable Rachel Magora.
Your Excellency, tusangaire baba kakaire. Abagweri owe. Baba ivye mukoba mutia. Mukube kumizira tuanirize baba. Sebo Lieutenant General Kakaire tiku walindi tukwebaza baba olw'okwidha waidukira dada waife chirunda chive idinda nga dijja wetegeka okutakwa banga ina abagweri balage baba nti basangaire nkwebaza okuleta Tarehe Sita ewaife wano abagweri babona ku birungi UPDF byasobola okola baba tukwebaza ndikusaba baba chirunda chive idinda yaleka nga ali kuzimba office ya district baba nenze nkukobere mangu wano otugemere kuba yatandika ni foundation ya amani ino muna DJ ndi kulinda okutamwa banga ina volume 7 abagweri owe ebizira chiwulira opanga ina opangeyo opanga ina opangeyo opanga ina babaka opangeyo opanga ina opangeyo ndamarano ni kunonya ndamarano ni kumonya ndamarano moyo kono makakaire opanga ina ndamarano ni kunonya ndamarano ni kumonya ndamarano moyo kono ma opanga ina Setori wa Magureti, wakunomule sobolu kuyokulira Magureti, nasiba masiko kusirio wire kuwa Magureti, nabana bote bakakubona kuwa Magureti, wamare serane setori wa Magureti, wakunomule olw'omwendo okulira Magureti, tuwajanga mdisko edemisa kuwa Magureti, wamare chichiwa mubakako kuwa Magureti. Opanga ina lwa butano zawone beda naja mwaksani ela mwenda jameka no mwana makureti kweneba Mama makureti wetulimba ngoli no musada yangira zenzina musada nerina nenda kulichusa nenda Museveni nenda mfumbo obangai zawon watuka tiomwami yalwala awon walwala barazani na chitanda nakabisa munda muone yangira mayenda yoweri owebei mama barete kuno nenda yoweri barete kuno nenda Museveni mwana omugwala oyo mwana omugwala oyo mwana omugwala yantwalira oteyo abaana mwana omugwala yantwalira Museveni mwana omugwala yantwalira oteyo abaana mwana omugwala yantwalira otalimi wange timbanga nti kozi mulwaire timbanga nti kozi misambwa labairanu ni kunonya labairanu ni kumula labairanu muriyo kunuma oba kirira 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 Just Museveni oye, Timuhaburu oye, Tabakumeini oye.
Another round of applause for Rachel Magola, Honorable. Mwebale emizire egyo. Now the dancers have earned themselves a presidential photograph, you know? Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I now request for your permission to invite the Master of Ceremonies for the Chancery, Major General George Igumba, to come and present to you awardees.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the First Lady and Minister for Education and Sports, Mama Janet Kataha Museveni, Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Right Honorable Prime Minister Emeritus Chintu Musoke, the First Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for East African Community Affairs, Mama Busoga Rebecca Alitwala Kadaga, the Third Deputy Prime Minister and Minister without portfolio, Hajatulkia Nakadama Isanga, Honorable Cabinet Ministers and Ministers of State here present, the Secretary General, National Resistance Movement, Honorable Members of Parliament, Their Excellencies, the Ambassadors and High Commissioners here present, the Service Chiefs, their Lordships, the Bishops and their equivalents, the Prime Minister of Soga Kingdom and their Royal Highnesses, the Chiefs of Soga Kingdom, distinguished invited guests in their respective capacities, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. On this 43rd Tarehe Sita Day anniversary celebrations, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, is pleased to recognize by award of medals of honor to 51 persons, among whom 6 are female. To do the presentation is me, Major General George Igumba, the Master of Ceremonies for the Chancery, as per Section 14(1) and 2 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended. Now, therefore, in accordance with Section 3, Part 2 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, has approved the award of medals to 51 persons, among whom 6 are female during this year's 43rd Tarehe Sita Day anniversary celebrations. And the medals are in the categories of the Honorary Medal, Police, the Long Service with Good Conduct Gold, 30 years plus, the Exemplary Service Order, 2nd class, the Nalubale Medal, the Royal Triangle Medal, the National Independence 60th Diamond Jubilee Anniversary Medal, the Masaba Star Medal. The names of the 51 awardees were duly considered by the Presidential Awards Committee, comprising of 9 eminent persons, with Ambassador Beatrice Wabdea as the chairperson and Hajat Zamina Malole as the secretary, under the aegis of the Minister for the Presidency, Honorable Millie Babirie Babalanda. Now, award of the Honorary Medal, Police. Pursuant to Section 3(3), 2nd Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the honor of the Honorary Medal is awarded to civilians who have shown unwavering support to the Uganda Police Force programs in respect of community policing, donations including land, buildings, and other logistics, thus making police operations easier and improving the welfare of officers. The one awardee who has been duly approved is none other than Mr. Kadulu Zakaria, who was born in 1966 in Chirika Sub-County, Chiboku District. Award of the Long Service with Good Conduct, Gold 30 years plus Police Medal. Pursuant to Section 3(3), 2nd Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the Honor of Long Service with Good Conduct Medal is awarded to officers with long service years with a clean and uninterrupted service to the force. The two awardees who have been duly approved are Assistant Commissioner of Police Bess Jekuris from Bushenyi District, Assistant Inspector of Police Namuyonga Judith from Bugweri District. Award of the Exemplary Service Order Second Class Police Medal pursuant to Section 3.3, Second Schedule, Part 2A of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the honor of the Exemplary Service Order Second Class Medal is awarded to a Deputy Inspector General of Police, a former Deputy Inspector General of Police, an Assistant Inspector General of Police, a former Assistant Inspector General of Police, and other police officers of similar rank. The two awardees who have been duly approved are Major General Jack Agonza Wakasumba from Bundibujo District and Assistant Inspector General of Police Jessica Mnanuri Musenene from Shema District. Award of the Nalubale Medal pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the honor of the Nalubale Medal is awarded to all civilian activists who have contributed towards the political development of Uganda, either through armed struggle or civil disobedience and otherwise, right from colonial times to date. The 11 awardees, Your Excellency, who have been duly approved are Honorable Shaban Nkut, may his soul rest in peace, from Bugweri District. David Kagoro Kanjire, may his soul rest in peace, from Ruchiga District. Karamuz James, may his soul rest in peace, from Kabale District. Bitwari Habat, may his soul rest in peace, from Rubanda District. Nkoko William, may his soul rest in peace, from Mayuge District. Mbigiti James, may his soul rest in peace, from Bugweri District. Kauliza Kasada Benon, may his soul rest in peace, from Mayuge District. Ntale Rashid, may his soul rest in peace, from Mayuge District. Mr. Kato Tom Aboki from Kabarore District. Mr. Makobere Sarapio from Mubende District. Mr. Chibedi Zake Wanme from Bugweri District. Award of the Luel Triangle Medal pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001 as amended, the honor of the Luel Triangle Medal is awarded to any person, military or civilian, who either joined the struggle or operated closely with armed freedom fighters against dictatorships in Uganda from 1981 to 1986. The 17 awardees who have been duly approved are Resistance Officer Number 002016, Lieutenant Paulo Sebliba from Chiboga District. Resistance Army Number 000369, Warrant Officer Class 1 Byarugaba Moses from Kazo District. Resistance Army Number 020070, Warrant Officer Class 1 Koyada Serugo Kasumba from Chiboga District. Resistance Army Number 001674, Warrant Officer 1 Nakazi Harriet from Mityana District. Resistance Army Number 224564, Warrant Officer Class 1 Sekamanje Mohammed. Resistance Army Veteran Number 000126, Warrant Officer Class 1 Kiza William from Masindi District. Resistance Army Veteran number 070374, Warrant Officer Class 1, Ngobi Yusuf from Bende District. Resistance Army number 098229, Warrant Officer Class 1 Oyat Thomas from Gulu District. Resistance Army number 047841, Warrant Officer Class 2 Moro Zakayo from Obongi District. Resistance Army number 137671, Warrant Officer Class 2 Okelo Celicio from Agago District. Resistance Army number 010388, Staff Sergeant Amone Matthew from Pade District. Resistance Army number 127762, Sergeant Second Edward from Kono District. Resistance Army Veteran number 128034, Sergeant Charigonza Ali from Bundibujo District. And last in this category is Resistance Army number 079119, Corporal Naloiso Jane from Chivoga District. Mr. Nume Godfrey from Chivoga District. Mr. Sevido Bone from Mubende District. Ms. Joyce Rugasa from Masaka District. Award of the 60th Diamond Jubilee Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, the honor of the National Independence 60th Diamond Jubilee Medal is awarded to a person in recognition of outstanding service and loyalty to the country from 9th October 1962 to 9th October 2023, and who has championed and contributed significantly to the struggle for independence, or to a person who has continued to protect the independence of Uganda. The 12 awardees who have been duly approved are Haj Ziwa Sulaiman Luzige from Bende District, Mr. Sadara Wandira from Iganga District, Mr. Ndori Ileni, Assistant Commissioner of Prisons from Kisoro District, Mr. Alex Magola, Assistant Superintendent of Prisons from Budaka District, Mr. Joseph Okelo, Principal Officer 2, may his soul rest in peace, from Apache District, Mr. Justin Omadi Ilelo, Senior Agricultural Officer from Palisade District, Ms. Onzia Janet, Assistant Nursing Officer from Arua District, Mr. Charles Tumwesije from Mitoma District, Mr. Nelson Guma from Terego District, Mr. Pontius Ezuma from Arua District, Mr. Asa Kule Musinguzi from Kasese District, and Mr. Frederick Kayanja Kiza from Kono District. The last category, Your Excellency, is the award of the Masaba Star Medal. Pursuant to Section 3.2, Second Schedule, Part 1 of the National Honors and Awards Act 2001, as amended, the Masaba Star Medal is awarded to Defense Forces personnel under the same circumstances described in the award of the Kabalega Medal, but where the gallantry is not as conspicuous as in the Kabalega Medal. The 6 awardees who have been duly approved are Resistance Officer number 01685, Major General George Igumba from Iganga District. Resistance Officer number 07858, Brigadier General David Robert Gonyi from Stronko District. Resistance Officer number 08657, Brigadier General Charity Beinababo from Chiruura District. Resistance Officer number 00004, Captain Ingilia Valerian Ruaheru, may his soul rest in peace, from Mbarara District. Resistance Officer 0009, Captain James Birihanze, may his soul rest in peace, from Mbarara District. Resistance Officer 00010, Captain Wright Omongin, from Toro District. Your Excellency, that marks the end of my submission. I thank you for your kind attention and patience. I beg to submit for God and my country.
Thank you, Major General George Igumba, and congratulations for being one of the awardees. A round of applause for the awardees, and we thank you, Excellency, for recognizing people's contribution. Major General Igumba is accompanied by his wife, clad in that yellow gomesi. The protocol has given me other people that they had skipped. The Defense Attaché at the Rwanda High Commission, Colonel Ruzinda, is in our midst as well. The Defense Attaché at the Algerian Embassy. No, wrong. Yes, at the Algerian Embassy, Colonel Lamek Tarid. The Defense Attaché at the Embassy of the Republic of South Africa, Brigadier General Thick Ball, no, the Republic of South Sudan. My apologies. Brigadier General Thick Bear Gill, and the Defense Attaché at the Ethiopian Embassy, Major Farid Kumusa. Your Excellency, sir, with those awardees, allow me invite the Chief of Defense Forces, Honorable General Wilson Mbasu Mbadi, to come and make his remarks and introduce to you his guests. General Mbadi, sir. If we are giving him the applause for the job done by the EPDF, I pray that it becomes louder. For indeed he has commanded us well to do the things we have done according to our ideology fed on to us by the Commander-in-Chief.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, Mama Janet Kataha, the Vice President, the Prime Minister Emeritus, the First Deputy Prime Minister, the Third Prime Minister, the Secretary General, Ministers and Ministers of State, the Honorable Members of Parliament, Ambassadors, religious leaders, cultural leaders, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, first of all, I want to welcome you to Busesa where we are celebrating the 43rd birthday of our People's Army, when a group of 27 armed youths led by yourself conducted an audacious early morning operation at Kabamba Military Training School, which is now Uganda Military Academy, Kabamba, to launch the successful protracted struggle of the NRA-UPDF. And this is what has delivered to Ugandans consistent peace, security, and stability, which they are using to transform the country socially and economically. We are very excited to say we call you our founding father, and therefore this is probably Founding Father's Day to you. We also want to again congratulate you for being elected the chairman of 2 global communities of NAM and the G77 plus China. These communities boast of about 80% of the population of the world. Your Excellency, before I make my remarks, I would like to inform you that we have been joined by a delegation from sister countries. First and foremost is a delegation from Rwanda, led by the Chief of the Defense Staff of Rwanda Defense Forces, General Mbaraka Muganga. He's seated on your side, and as usually you do, you may wish to have a picture with them, sir. He came with 3 others. The next delegation is from Ethiopia, led by General Getachew Gudina. He came with 4 others. The next is from the Republic of Kenya, led by Lieutenant General Njiru Peter Mbogo, the commander of the Kenyan Army. The next is from the Republic of South Sudan, led by Lieutenant General James Kong Chol, The next is from the United Republic of Tanzania, led by Major General Gagut Marco Elisha. Next, the CDF of the Somali National Army, Major General Ibrahim Sheikh Muhyiddin. Next is a delegation from the Republic of Algeria, led by the Permanent Secretary, Minister of National Defense of Algeria, Major General Mohamed Salah Ben Bicha. Next is from the Republic of Burundi, led by Brigadier General Barandereka Teles. He's the Chief of Recruitment and Training out there. The other one is from the Republic of Namibia, Colonel Ndajalo Alphonse. Their CDF was not able to come because of what has befallen them. He lost his commander-in-chief. Last but not least is from the Democratic Republic of Congo, a delegation of 22, led by Major General Kasongo Maloba Robert. Your Excellency and all the invited guests, as already informed, Tarehe Sita is this annual event that UPDF celebrates with Ugandans wherever they are, both here and wherever our troops are, in general, in a nostalgic way, to commemorate the founding of the new Uganda and the true liberation through the patriotic sacrifices of FRONASA, NRA, and the UPDF, whose earlier commemorations we used to conduct in the barracks. But from the 24th anniversary, we realized the need to take the barracks outside in a rotational manner, and therefore according to regions. That's why we found ourselves in Busoga here, so that we can thank the people as the backbone of our struggle and foundation security. Because I learned that in Busoga, that they say ataidukira byaira tafumbata mukaire. So we didn't want to appear like we have forgotten the support that the people of Busoga gave to the struggle. So we had to come and kufumbata them in the manner that the CPC here described. The second reason, Your Excellency, was to express our solidarity with the people here and symbolically give back to the population through the many quick impact activities that the CPC detailed here. And obviously, through these activities, reaffirm our strategic link between us and the population. As you've been told, these activities commenced with the launch, the national launch at the Modeva headquarters, and we chose Busoga to continue retracing the FRONASA circuit as we remember the first liberation cells in Busoga, to express our solidarity with the population for their support during the revolutionary infancy, especially in the 70s and even in the 80s, as we recognize the earlier efforts in the fight against Amin on the Mayuge front. Your Excellency, this circuit took us to Mbale in 2022, and this same circuit took us to Mbarara, Waida Mbarara, last year, and so this year we are here. The second reason is to commemorate the defeat of Lakwena and her so-called Holy Spirit movement outlaws when they entered the sub-region from Tororo on the morning of the 16th October, because here they met a lethal combination of local volunteers and our force, which squeezed them and totally annihilated them, to the extent that finally by the 24th of October, we had wiped out that force. So we want to appreciate the support that the Busoga gave to our forces. Coming here also enables the UPDF to closely conduct civil military activities which the CPC elaborated, that may address the underlying factors that make this region vulnerable to the activities of extremist groups such as ADF, who continue to recruit from this region. We wanted to find out. Fourth was to marshal the demographic significance of Usoga sub-region and its propensity to continue building on its previous performance to channel out a critical mass towards the values of patriotism more than ever before. That's why these orientation activities were taking place through the CPC. And the event, we also thought that we would emulate wealth creation efforts like okuvuba bulungi, wetland utilization, the parish model, the Myoga programs, and general ideological and political work, which we have done among the youth and the groups. The theme that we chose was to celebrate the people's struggle for unity, security, and peace, for socio-economic transformation. The people, because nothing done outside the interests of the people of Ugandans can endure. The struggle for unity, because the best way to predict the future is to create it with them. Aiming at security and peace, because the two are very necessary for human security, wealth creation, and economic transformation. All these things fear insecurity. If there is no peace and security, they cannot exist. And all this for socio-economic transformation, because a poverty-stricken population is highly vulnerable to manipulators and predators, both locally and from foreign countries. Your Excellency and invited guests, to sustain the current ideological focus and efforts towards the total liberation of Ugandans from peasantry to socio-economically transformed society, our week activities included what the CPC mentioned here in very great detail, and I don't need to repeat it. We think that this enables us to share between the people the focused efforts and activities to the core principle that the army and the people need each other, and therefore the army must always be pro-people and disciplined. This way, the people remain our strategic partners. We therefore want to salute those who have paid the ultimate price. The CPC mentioned some of them here. I remember also Mbigiti, late Mbigiti, late Nkoko, late Chintale, late Kasada in the 70s, and late Right Honorable Kivejinja in the 80s, for the cause and freedom we now enjoy. And as we gather here, we all know that Uganda has sailed through and recovered from the most violent and turbulent storms in our history. But Your Excellency, suffice to say that we have fully achieved our mission to pacify the country and laid a very firm foundation to create an environment that can steer the economy for socio-economic transformation and the mutual benefit of all Ugandans. Certainly this comes with patriotic sacrifice, as it can be remembered that the NRA and the UPDF at one time happily worked without salaries. That the NRA and the UPDF at one time happily worked without salaries, taking a cue for even more operations other than war to ensure not just physical security, but in a more broader sense,